Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another very interesting session of Candid Meena. And today, in today's session, we'll be talking about how Shah Rukh Khan is in a very big dilemma, and what exactly is this dilemma and controversy. We'll be talking about that in this particular session, as well as the fact that Akshay Kumar is also, he has a lot of problems with someone very important in the film industry. So we'll be discussing about that case as well as many other key issues in Bollywood, as well as the film industry, as well as politics. So it is over to you.
Yeah. Welcome, Deepika, Leena, and Fennel.
Welcome.
And to all the viewers who have joined us, welcome. So let's start with the first piece of news, which is quite shocking, coming from USA, and that is we're talking about this man. Now, a political storm has erupted over Donald Trump's government's appointment of two individuals with controversial backgrounds to the White House Advisory Board on the Religious Liberty Commission. Now, Ismail Royer, who admitted to have been a part of a training camp run by the Lashkar-e-Toiba in Pakistan, and Sheikh Hamza Yusuf, who was named in a charge sheet by India's NIA for making speeches which allegedly influenced terrorists, have found themselves in very prominent positions in the religious body. This move, apart from being condemned by right-wing circles in the US, may be a cause of concern to New Delhi, more so as it comes at a sensitive time with the recent Indian-Pakistan conflict and Trump's claims of having mediated a ceasefire between the rivals. Now, Jaideep, I'll just mute you because I'm just getting an echo. So, yeah. So let me tell you a bit more about this Ismail Royer. Now, he is a white male convert to Islam. He went to Pakistan to train with LET. He was actually involved in terrorist operations and fought and killed Indian soldiers in Jammu and Kashmir. He was captured and imprisoned in India. And US convinced Manmohan Singh that their white jihadi would complete his 20-year sentence in the US. But in 4 to 5 years, he was released, a free American. Being white means he got a light trap, and since then he lives in a farmhouse in America, married another white lady whom he converted to Islam, and bore him 8 to 9 children. His life as a free man has been dedicated to a mission against Hindus. He has therefore developed close ties with influential members of the Christian right and become the voice for Christo-Islamic unity against the heathen. The other appointee is Hamza Yusuf, also a white convert, intellectual, not warrior, but no less jihadi. So this kind of has unnerved India, I'm sure, because people with such backgrounds, I don't know how they even get appointed. But this is quite a shocker for India. Welcome, Pusak, and welcome, Sunita, and welcome, Harin. Good morning. I'm from Florida, USA. I just joined your channel now. I watched some of your old videos, but not a regular follower. But now I will. Great work. Now, friends, I've got a very interesting piece of news that I'd like to share with you. And that is with regards to Salman Khan. Now, Salman Khan, apparently a Chhattisgarh man and a woman, a Mumbai woman, were arrested for trespassing at Salman Khan's Bandra house. Now, a 23-year-old man from Chhattisgarh was detained by Mumbai police for attempting to enter Salman Khan's residence Galaxy Apartments in Bandra. The Mumbai police arrested 2 people on Wednesday for trying to enter his house. They accused a 23-year-old man from Chhattisgarh and a 32-year-old woman from Khar, Mumbai. According to the police, the man first appeared at the building's gate in the morning, claiming he was a fan and wanted to meet the Bollywood star. When denied entry by a constable posted at the gate, he allegedly smashed his mobile phone in anger. Later that evening, around 7:30 p.m., the same individual returned and blocked a resident's vehicle in an attempt to sneak inside. He managed to breach the compound and sprinted towards the building, was intercepted by alert police officers on duty before he could reach the actor's home. He was stopped at the main gate itself. He did not enter the actor's house, confirmed a senior police officer. The man was taken to Bandra police station and booked under relevant sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. In a separate development, Bandra police arrested a woman from Khar who has also been persistently trying to gain entry into Khan's home. Officials said she was being questioned. So interestingly, Salman Khan seems to be, in the eye of the storm because he seems to be scared. Half the time he seems to be scared, and half the time he seems to be in hiding. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so is it something like the fake Saif Ali Khan stabbing case where the person, he climbed, so many floors, like more than 10, 15 floors to steal Saif Ali Khan's shoes. So is this the same, thing
Modus
being
operandi.
repeated over? Yeah, yeah, same modus operandi being repeated all over, for. And why does this happen only to all these Khans, right? There's so many other rich people in Mumbai worth much, much more in crores and, hundreds of crores. So why it isn't happening to any of them, right? If this is really, a theft or, something else. So, there's no links of Lawrence Bishnoi as well in this particular incident. So this seems like a more of very highly suspicious indeed, and they will do anything to gain attention because now they are not no one is watching their films, no one is watching Big Boss, and no one is watching any of his live performances where he is dancing with his stomach and on stage. So the PR team has to come up with something to at least create some headlines on the news. So they will go to any extent to create some sort of fabricated events, right? So this is I wouldn't be surprised. So friends, coming to speaking of Salman Khan, and according to the latest reports, there has been rumors that Amitabh Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan is, decided to quit as the host of Kaun Banega Crorepati, and that Salman Khan will, replace Amitabh Bachchan in this particular show. So nothing is confirmed as well. So this is, it's quite interesting that Amitabh Bachchan has decided to, quit KBC after a very long time, especially after, it has been so many decades that Amitabh Bachchan hosted Kaun Banega Crorepati, and maybe something is not right for Amitabh Bachchan, or he has, I think he has, become fed up, or he's decided to retire from showbiz. Yes. So Bollywood has always been in the limelight for all wrong propaganda and unwanted controversies, says Fennel. Yes. So, yeah, KBC will go to drain if Salman Khan takes over, says Leena. Yes. It's over to you.
Yeah. So apparently now Deepika Padukone has exited Prabhas' Spirit, the movie. Rumors point to a fallout with Sandeep Reddy Vanga. Now her sudden exit from a major project with Prabhas has sparked a buzz and rumors are flying, but the full story might even surprise you. She is no longer a part of the movie's Spirit, the upcoming big budget action film starring Prabhas. The film, directed by Animal fame Sandeep Vanga, had created a huge buzz for pairing Prabhas with Deepika, but it seems all is not well between the actress and the director. Reports suggest a major fallout happened over work commitments and contract terms. Sources close to the project reveal that Deepika had agreed to do the film but had strict conditions. She reportedly wanted to work only 6 hours a day and asked for extra payment if the shoot went beyond 100 days. Her team even demanded charges in the contract to reflect these conditions. This didn't sit well with Sandeep Reddy Vanga, who felt it was difficult to run a large scale film under such restrictions. The director tried to resolve things with the help of the producer, but Deepika's team stayed firm. Eventually, Sandeep let her go and is looking for another actress who fits the role better. The makers are now in talks to recast the lead heroine. Now, Economic Times suggests that Deepika was being paid around 20 crores for Spirit. With her out, Sandeep is said to be looking at other actresses who may come on board at a more reasonable cost. Now, I don't know why, I mean, who would even invest in a woman like Deepika, who is no longer, of any interest to viewers, as it is the Bollywood scenario is in the dumps. And also to watch a jaded actress like Deepika, and if she is being paid 20 crores, I think they would be out of their minds. And I'm sure Vanga would have jumped at the chance when she, put her terms across. And I'm sure, she's not going to get any movies because people have already seen through her, whether it was the protests against CA and other, events where she has cut a very, very unpatriotic front. Now, Fennel says, Bollywood has always been in the limelight for all the wrong propaganda and unwanted controversies. And Lena says KBC will go down the drain if Salman Khan takes over. Jaidev, it's been heard that Amitji is not well and hence the movie moved to quit. His doctors have advised him to rest, says Fennel. Now, friends, in a very interesting parallel, what I'd like to tell you is that I don't know how many of you, are following the DD case. I'm sure in America it's, really almost like fire, and every detail is coming out now. Just a day back, Will Smith also confessed that he had been roped, rather lured by Diddy into the parties, and the moment he sided with Diddy, he would get contracts, and the moment he, stayed aloof, all his, contracts would go, and people would start ignoring him. So, one very important thing, friends, is that there is an alleged, this thing against Diddy, that Michael Jackson was, targeted by Diddy, and this, the song, Mogul, that is, Michael Jackson was so wealthy that they wanted to dig into his wealth, and apparently in the last moment his, bodyguard was changed, and it was Diddy who put a bodyguard who, Michael Jackson was not familiar with, and apparently they say he was allegedly murdered because of the kind of wealth he had, and also the fact that he was not going to comply with what Diddy and his gang wanted. And moreover, just a few days before Michael Jackson died, he apparently the family disclosed that he was very scared, and that people were surrounding him, and he was even scared to be alone in the house, and he was scared for the children who were there in the house. So why does this remind us of SSR? Because apparently Michael Jackson's old staff was completely changed, and new staff was put on the behest of people like Diddy, and he was not familiar with these people, and he was also apparently alienated from the people he liked. So these are all very, very strong red flags that said that Michael Jackson was scared of his death. And also the fact that when he was going to travel for his music shows, they said that he was not well, but they said he doesn't need to really sing. So at that time also, they were making sure that this his end was coming near. So now Diddy is going to have to answer a lot of questions, because even all the contracts that Michael Jackson had with Sony, apparently all the money has gone to Diddy, is what they are discussing. So there's a lot of news coming from Diddy's side. I hope you are listening carefully to all the trials that are going on. Of course, they've not done it in camera. They're doing it, the journalists are reporting on what's happening. And also the fact that, friends, if you see, Diddy has the same sort of modus operandi that people in Bollywood have. What they do is, if you do not comply with what they say under the, the cabal, then they alienate you, they isolate you, and then finally they make sure that you disappear, which is what has happened to Sushant Singh Rajput, to Disha Salian, and many others who were going to expose the details. And Michael Jackson was also going to reveal details about what was happening in Hollywood. As you're aware, Mel Gibson has already said that there is so much of dirt within Hollywood, and the same sort of modus operandi is happening in Bollywood, which Sushant Singh Rajput had exposed in his diaries. So it's very important that you see the way they are, you're dealing with the people, especially young actors or young singers. The music, not only the music industry in Hollywood, but also actors. You'll see that it's the same kind of modus operandi that happens in Bollywood. And why people are saying you're talking about outsiders and insiders. Yeah, back to you, Jim.
Yeah. When you have DV, who's a very important person in the entertainment industry in the US, and he is, undergoing severe trial, and he wielded a huge power in the entertainment industry in Hollywood as well as the music industry in the US. But such a important person, in Bollywood will never be arrested even once or questioned even once because they have, deep links with the political parties of Maharashtra, whether it is BJP or Congress, and also, as we all know, they have very deep-rooted links with the ISI, and everyone knows about that, right? Because as much as we know that the whole of the film industry in India is funded by drug money, and drug money of where is it coming from? It is coming from Pakistan, right, and Afghanistan. So until the Modi government cracks down on the Hawala transactions, the drug funding, he still has a huge war on his hands, right? The Pakistan, at the moment is sitting quiet, and they're waiting for better arms and weapons and all those things. And you never know when at 3 o'clock in the night when you see some drones and some missiles coming in the Rajasthan and other neighboring other bordering state sky, right? Like Gujarat and everything. So you can never trust Pakistan. Also, friends,
Also,
speaking,
yeah,
yeah,
Jaideep, just before going further, see, also I wanted to tell you, friends, that very big voices are coming out and now exposing Diddy. And you're talking about Justin Bieber, you're talking about Will Smith, and many more actors and singers are going to come and report. And all the details are coming out in bits and spurts. But if he's if he is found guilty, he'll have to serve 100 years. I don't know whether he'll live that long, but this is what is happening. And everybody in Hollywood seemed to be scared of Diddy. And Will Smith admitted that he kept silent for 20 years because of his fear of Diddy and the kind of things that he does, and they work like a mafia. And he looked at Diddy and he said, "You have done this to so many people." So it's very, very sad what is happening in the Diddy case. Yes, back to you, Jeff.
yeah. So one more very important thing, War Two, starring Hrithik Roshan and Junior NTR has released the official teaser, and you can see the release date is 14th of August. August 14th is the Independence Day of Pakistan. So why is it that the makers of this film, Yash Raj banner, Yash Raj Films presents War 2, directed by Ayan Mukherjee and producer is Aditya Chopra. Why are they releasing it on Pakistan Independence Day? And the censor board and should ask the question, right? Most importantly, uh, you know, uh, the Ministry of Information and also Entertainment, right? So, what is the censor board? How are they passing this film for release? Is the question.
So, as the censor board is under uh, the man, what is his name? I forget his name. He's such an insignificant man. And under him, everything happens. So, let us not expect any miracles from that man, Prasun Joshi. Okay. So, now moving on to something very amusing. See, as you know, Akshay Kumar can't act for nuts. And Akshay Kumar, depends on certain things for him to, become a success. And that half the time he's buttering BJP so that he can become some spokesperson or to be seen as a patriot. Now he did not expect this at all. When the Hera Fairy 3 happened, there is going to happen. Quietly, Paresh Rawal moved out of the scene. because he said, I don't want to be a part of it. Now, Akshay Kumar knows very well that Paresh Rawal is the main success of the other two parts, first part and second part. It's Paresh Rawal's beautiful acting that makes any movie a success. Now, without Paresh Rawal, now Akshay Kumar is going to have to literally you take eat his words, because Akshay Kumar by himself, there's nobody to watch him. Now, apparently, Akshay Kumar is now suing Paresh Rawal for rupees 25 crores after he left the film. And while Paresh Rawal has claimed director Priyadarshan tried to change his mind, the director revealed Paresh Rawal didn't inform them at all. In an interview with the media, Priyadarshan supported Akshay Kumar's legal step against Paresh Rawal as he invested his hard-earned money into the film. I don't have anything to lose, but Akshay has invested money, and that could be the reason why he's taking this action. Paresh Rawal hasn't spoken to me till date, said Priyadarshan. I don't know why this happened, because Paresh didn't inform us before starting the film. Akshay asked me to check with both Paresh and Sunil, and I did that, and both were on board, Priyadarshan said. He's also directing Paresh Rawal and Akshay in the upcoming movie Bhoot Bangla. The contradiction between the statements is getting conspicuous, as Paresh Rawal told Midday he had informed Akshay, Sunil and Priyadarshan about his decision. Now, friends, one thing is very clear from this is that a movie rests on the shoulder of a good actor. Now, can you imagine two people who can't act for nuts? That is Sunil Shetty and Akshay Kumar, carrying the movie, and it's going to be a huge flop. So this, whatever Paresh Rawal has done, is a brilliant move. And now Akshay Kumar really doesn't know what to do, so he has gone on a suing spree. If you know one thing, in the past few years, right from the time of COVID, he's been suing people left and right. YouTubers, everybody. Nobody can write anything about him. The truth, even the truth about him, people cannot write, because this man is hiding from so many things. Whatever he has done to his father-in-law, whatever he has done to his girlfriends, everything will come out. And then Akshay Kumar will be, will have to run away from India to Canada. So anyone even who says boo, Akshay Kumar will sue them. So that is the kind of character Akshay Kumar is. Yes, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so coming to the last piece of news, and this is with regards to Shah Rukh Khan. And as we all know that, his films Jawan and Pathan, which released, years ago, they were set to cross 1,000 crores in collection. But now the latest news about Shah Rukh Khan is, he is, going to, associate with a jewelry brand. And apparently he has taken center stage in a jewelry campaign. And so he is, now very much into endorsing jewelry brands. And so one thing we should understand is that, this SRK, he does not have any films for the last 1 year. And also, he has been busy promoting his children, Suhana Khan, as well as Aryan Khan. And Aryan Khan is releasing some production in Netflix. So now he knows that acting in films is not going to give him so much of revenue, and that is why he has decided to find other sources of income, like campaigning in various brands across various sectors like jewelry. And he has his IPL team also. So he knows that acting in films has no future for him. And also the fact that even coming in award shows, in the last award show, he was seen dancing, and he was really, really tired mentally and physically from that particular performance. If you've seen that particular dance performance in a very big award show, his face, he really looks very, very tired and worn out. So, it is, we know that he is trying to call this a day. Yes.
Also, I was just looking at certain excerpts coming on Twitter, and there is an excerpt where, Kiara says that her original name was Alia. And, Salman Khan said that no way, she can have a name like Alia, because there already existed an Alia Bhatt and in the same age group. So she had to change her name, and that is why she selected Kiara. Now, what is very strange is that I don't know what this implies. So, is Salman Khan the godfather of Bollywood? Is he the other DT, the from India, who decides, how Bollywood should go? So this is something very, very eerie, that he names the actresses, and he also controls them. And the moment there was also another excerpt where Katrina Kaif and Salman Khan were being asked questions. So one question that they asked Katrina was that, see, 10 years from now, what would you want to do? Would you act in a Salman Khan film? So she said, yeah, something to that effect. So when then Salman Khan mocked her, and he said that time you will be a buddhi, okay, you will be my grandmother, you won't be my partner or my girlfriend. So you can imagine the arrogance of Salman Khan in all this talk. And now look at him; he is just a scared old man, whose pot belly is hanging out when he dances, and people are trolling him. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so that's all the news for today, friends, and we will see you tomorrow again. Until then, Jai Hind
Absolutely. Yeah.
and Jai Shri
Good
Ram.
night. Yeah. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.